Namaste everyone, my name is Deepti. For today's practice, we'll get started in toes pose. So go ahead and come on your knees. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. Curl the toes under, place the hips on your heels, stack your spine, head, shoulders, hips in one line. And if for any reason this pose is uncomfortable, you can absolutely not hold it. You can come into Vajrasana or crisscross Sukhasana. Or try to hold this pose for few breaths and then come off your heels. Wherever you are, close down the eyes. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, palms resting on the thighs or your knees. Relax the muscles across the face. We'll start the practice by 3 rounds of cleansing breaths where we'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and sigh it out. 2 more with your own breath. Begin to inhale and exhale through the nose. Start to deepen the breath. Continuing to check with the physical body. And then the quality of your breath. Just noticing. Committing to keeping your breath nice and deep for your movement practice. With the eyes closed, inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, palms face each other. Lengthen the side body, keep the chin parallel to the floor. On your exhale, palms touch, bring them in front of your heart. Deep inhale here and exhale through the nose. One more inhale and exhale through the nose. Slowly blink the eyes open, release the palms down. We're going to do a couple of neck stretches and then wrist stretches in this position if we can, and then we'll come to stand. Drop your right ear to right shoulder. No hands, just pause here. And if it feels good to close down the eyes, do that. Keeping the left shoulder down. If this feels enough, stay here. But if you want to take this stretch a little bit further, you can just simply place the right palm on the left side. Just the weight of the palm is enough to deepen the stretch. One more breath. Slowly bring the head back center, be gentle please, and then over to the other side. Keep the chin away from the chest. We are bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder, not the other way around. So relax the shoulder down, both of them actually. Option to add the left palm. Slowly release the head back center. We are going to do some neck rotations, 3 in each direction. So drop the chin to your chest. Take ear to one shoulder, then back, as if you're looking up, then the other side. And then make this circle big or small, depending on how the neck feels today. Continue to breathe normal. 3 in one direction, switch direction. Keep listening to the sound of your breath. Once you finish your last circle, simply lift the head up and we'll come to stand. If you've been sitting in toe pose with me, you might feel a little stretch in the feet. So come off your knees, excuse me, and then tap the feet down. We'll come into toe pose again. We'll roll out the wrist. So bring the hands out in front of you, relax the shoulders, relax the elbows, just roll out the wrist. And switch direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right palm faces away from you. Grab your right fingers, press back, stretching the muscles under the forearms, the wrist extensors, and then the other side. Right side again. Now the right fingers will face down and palm will face you. It will stretch the top of the arm, forearm. Wrist flexors. And switch. Very important, especially if we are planning to be on our wrist, which we usually are in yoga. And release. We'll come to stand at the top of the mat. Let's do some torso rotations here. So stand with feet hip width apart, and you can go wider also if that feels good. We're going to do some torso rotations. So right palm taps the left shoulder and then the other side. Be mindful of how this feels in your knees, your ankles. So even though we are using momentum in this movement, we don't want it to be mindless. So I'm still controlling a little bit, not simply swinging, letting the momentum take over. Couple of more and release. Bring the hands by your side, few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, push the heart forward, arch the spine, maybe look up. Exhale, round the spine, let the fingers touch. Keep the hands in line with the shoulders or shoulder height. Inhale, keep the elbows soft. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Couple of more. Last one. And exhale. Come back to neutral spine. I'm going to face the camera again. You can continue to face forward. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms reach up. We'll do some side bends. Right hand comes down. Left arm goes up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch. Continue. Inhale. Just keep the chest nice and open. Flow with your breath. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, side bend and pause here. Avoid hinging the hip out. Keep it in. And then lengthen through the left side waist. If it feels okay, bring the left bicep close to the ear. Gaze can be down, gaze can be up, but don't tuck the chin. Keep the left arm sharp all the way to the fingers. So don't do this. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, we go on the other side. Same thing here. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lower the hands down. We are going to do some arm circles. Feet are still hip width apart. Arms reach up and then down. Normal breathing, 5 in each direction. Gaze forward. Nice and big circles, opening the shoulder joint. Once you're done 5 in one direction, switch direction. Avoid arching the spine. Keep a neutral spine in this pose. Couple of more. And relax, relax. Swing the arms a little bit. We are going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation. We'll do Ashtanga Namaskar. Could always skip it, and we'll keep adding some poses as we go through our sun salutation. Just 3 rounds and then we'll cool down. It's a short practice today. Come at the top of the mat, feet together or feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step the right foot back. Lower down the back knee. Anjaneyasana or Sanchalanasana. Hold here for another breath. And then frame the foot. Lift the back knee. Step back, plank pose. Stack shoulders over wrist. Protract your shoulders, which means shoulder blades moving away from each other. Lift the kneecaps up, which means straighten the legs. Lower the knees down, arch the spine. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, scoop the chest through. Release the feet. Inhale, Cobra. And then press back into your downward dog or mountain. Take another breath here. Step the right foot between your hands. Sanchalan again. Back knee drops down. Arms reach up. Take an extra breath here. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot. Back foot comes forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Slight back bend. Exhale, hands in front of our heart. Other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Step the left foot back. Lower the knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Hold here for an extra breath. Relax the shoulders down. Sink the hips forward. And then frame the foot. Lift the back knee off the mat. Plank pose. Lower the knees down. Arch the spine. Knee just chin. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. One breath. Left foot steps between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Arms reach up. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down. Back foot steps forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands in front of our heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Second round. Exhale, fold forward. Step the right foot back. Big step back. Find strength in your legs. Arms reach up. High lunge. You can always ground the back heel down if keeping the heel up is challenging. Inhale here. Exhale, frame the foot, lower the hands down, step back, plank pose. Everything else remains the same. Exhale, inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps between the hand. Back knee stays off. Rise up. We always have the option of keeping the back knee down. It's just a little more challenge that we are adding. Inhale here. Exhale, frame the foot. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Let's go into the other side right away. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. High lunge. Exhale, frame the foot. Plank pose. Knees come down. Ashtanga. Exhale. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Moving quick. Left foot steps between the hand. Nice long lunge. Then it's easier to hold. Relatively. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Step the back foot in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands in front of our heart. Close down the eyes again for 2 to 3 breaths. If it feels good to exhale through the mouth, do that. Last breath. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, we fold. Step the right foot back. Sanchalan again. Sink the hips forward. Take the arms back. Go a little deeper here. 3, 2, 1. Lower the hands down. Step back. Plank pose. Knees come down. Exhale. Go through your flow. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee And then make some hip circles. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. And then open the hips, scorpion dog. Right toes active, so curl the right toes, move the chest back, keep those left toes pointing forward. One more breath here. Then close the hips, step the foot between your hands. Lunge again. Sanchalan. 3 counts here. 2, send the hips forward. 1, lower the hands down, lift the back knee, step forward. Done with one side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step the left foot back. Ashwa Sanchalan. 3, 2, 1. Lower the hands down. Go through your flow, or you can always go into your down dog. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and 3 hip circles in one direction, 3 in the other. Open the hip, pause here, push the heart back, push the right thigh back in space for 3, 2, 1. Close the hip, step the foot between your hands, lower the back knee down, arms reach up. 2, 1. Lower the hands down. This time, step back into your downward facing dog instead of coming forward. Right leg lifts up, bend the knee, open the hip, inhale here, exhale, step the foot outside the hand. Now you can make it a very active lizard by keeping the back knee up and lowering the forearms down, or you can lower the back knee down. If the right forearm or both forearms are not quite coming to the mat, just press them towards the mat. 3, 2, 1. Come back on your palms if you lowered on your forearms. Now lower the back knee down. Keep the left knee to the left edge of the mat, right to the right. Cushion the left knee if you have to. Right foot goes out at an angle. Lift the inner arch of the right foot. You're going to twist here. Dragon pose. Keep the left shoulder away from the ear so we don't want to shrug it up. Have space. If you have available, bend the back knee and then see if you can bind here. Stay off your kneecap, otherwise it's not gonna feel good. Have a slight softness in the left knee. Continue to sink the hips forward and push the right knee away from you. The inner arch of the right foot is off the mat. Last breath. Release. Plant both hands inside the right foot. Lift the back knee. Step back downward facing dog. We'll do the other side. Coming to the end, guys. Just hang in there. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Hold here for 3, 2. Step the foot outside the left hand this time. Right foot can go a little to the right side. And then come down on your forearms. Back knee can always come down. 3, 2, 1. Come back on your palms. Lower the back knee down. Uncurl the toes. We are going to twist. And look back, look down, look to the side. Same option here. We bend the back knee, come off our kneecap, and sink the hips forward. So left hip is open and a deep quad stretch on the right thigh. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Release. Good job, everyone. Lower the foot down, back to downward facing dog. Stay here, 3 breaths. We'll cleanse it out. In through the nose and side out. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Lower the knees down. You can either go into child pose by bringing the big toes together and knees go wide, or You can just sit up in Vajrasana. I'm choosing to stay up here. Close down the eyes if that feels okay. Just breathe. Couple of stretches before we get into Shavasana. Blink the eyes open. If you're in child pose, come up. We'll face towards the long edge of the mat. Feet nice and wide, hands behind us. You can lean back and then just windshield wiper the legs. Just drop knees from side to side. And then drop the knees to the left side. We'll come into pigeon here. So we'll start by keeping the left shin parallel to the short end of the mat. Then curl the right toes and begin to square out the hips to the mat. And naturally, depending on how open your hips are, the heel will start coming towards the right hip crease. Once you have enough length in the right leg, come on tops of the right foot and slowly go down on your forearms. Stay here. Feel the stretch. Check if you're rolling off to the left side. And then slowly, if it's available, lower down. You can always place the forehead on block or at the back of the palms. Stay here for 5 counts. I'm going to count a little slow since we are stretching. 5, 4, deepen the stretch if you can by releasing the chest down. 3, normal breathing. 2, and last breath. 1. Slowly come on your forearms and then just roll on the left hip. Come back to that wide-legged stance again. We're going to drop the knees to the right side this time. Same idea. We're going to come on our left toes, square out the hips, which means hip points are going to face the mat. Release the top of the left foot. Come down on your forearms first. Get a hang of the stretch. It's a passive stretch, so there should be no holding in the legs or anywhere else. Just release. Option to come down. Allow the front body to get closer towards the earth. 5, 4, 3, send the breath to the right hip. 2, last one. And slowly come on your forearms. Good job, everyone. Roll on the right hip. Now bring both legs out. We'll do one stretch laying down. If you want to lower the light of your space, you can do that. Prepping your body for Shavasana. You want to grab something to cover your eyes or layer up. Do that. Once you lower down on your back, hug the knees in. Rock side to side, should feel good. If the chin is not able to tuck in and you find yourself here, you might want to slide a blanket under. Otherwise also it's nice. I'm gonna have a thin cushion under my neck, nicely supporting it. Then continue to rock side to side. Alright, one twist, lower the feet down. Right leg on top of left. So we're just crossing the back of the right thighs on top of left thigh. Scoot the hips a little to the right side and then drop the knees to the left. Either teeth the arms or cactus out the arms depending on your space. Option to turn the head over to the right side. Do your best to keep the right shoulder blade grounded. Feel air in your belly. Inhale, expand it. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, expand it. Exhale. Last one. Bring the knees back center, readjust the hips, keep the same cross in your legs. We're going to scoop the hips a little to the left side now and drop the knees to the right side. Option to turn the head to the left. You can always stack the legs together if crossing does not feel good. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let it out. Bring the head back center, lift the knees back up, uncross the legs and simply switch sides. Now the left is on top of right. We're gonna scoot the hips over to the left side and drop the knees to the right. We are just dropping the knees to both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you go first. Inhale, expand abdomen. Inhale, let it sink in. Sorry, exhale, let it sink in. 2 more. On your next inhale, bring the knees back center. Might want to readjust the hips, scoop them to the other side, and then drop the knees to the left. Inhale, exhale, continue. Bring the head back center, lift the knees back up, unravel the legs, full expression of Vayamuktasana. If that's available, hug the knees together if possible. See if the head can lift up and we can squeeze the legs nicely. Feel the stretch at the back of the neck, the upper back. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, release the head down. Release the feet down. Legs extend. Or any other position for your Shavasana where you can find comfort and stillness for a few moments. Allow the ankles to stay open. Hands by your side. They can rest on your belly. Release the back of the legs into the earth. The hips. The upper back. The back of the head. Letting go of any tension. Calm across the face. 1 round of cleansing breath here. Inhale. Retain the breath for a couple of seconds if you can. And then sigh out through the mouth. Completely unwind and relax here. Being mindful of not engaging with the thoughts, bringing awareness back to the breath whenever we catch ourselves doing that. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you can. I will see you next time.